Titans. A happy Christmas Eve to all. What a good one we have in store as we are underway here in Week 16. And this will not be returned to start the game. The new rule here in effect. Fair catch will bring this out to the 25-yard line. Here's a Tennessee native from just outside of Memphis, Kenneth Walker III. And he'll work this forward for about 3 and second down. You talk about this Titan defense. They're a unit that enters play way down, number 28 in the NFL right now against the run.
One thing players always tell us is that they never really pay attention to numbers. I don't believe them for a second. They know where they rank, okay? They're not quite at the top, but they're far from the bottom. But let's face it, they want to move up. In order to do that, they've got to look at each other and make sure everyone's taking care of their assignments in order to play the run better.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
On first down, it's Smith. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And Smith here, an audible at the line. Now Gino on first down. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play-action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Play action. It's Smith. He lets it fly for Lockett. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defenders' minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. How they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete. On comes the Seahawk kicker here on fourth down. It's Jason Myers. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt. Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was hoping for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
Myers now converted on the field goal try. Now he's on to kick it away. And no run back here for Moore. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25. First and 10 now. Willis and the Titans at their own 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Next, the receivers help spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
And they run the option on second down. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 14 yards that time and a first down on the keeper.
Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
How about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
Meanwhile, Willis' throw here into the hands of Miller. The Titans at 1-13 now on the year. They were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. And I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
The second down throw by Willis. This will go to Henry out wide.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
Teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He said, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
18 Rattler.
Here's Willis now off the play fake.
Steps away to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
You talk about this Seahawk defense.
They've certainly had their struggles against the run. The 30th ranked unit out of 32 teams in the NFL.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10, it's Willis.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10.
And now they'll shift things around.
On 3rd down, Henry.
An excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
But they're getting ready to go now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10.
Shotgun snap to Willis.
He dumps it off for Henry.
Oh, boy, Derrick Henry shaken up after that last play and in some discomfort down there. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Second down throw coming by Willis.
To the goal line, but it's
Come on, Adams. You had that shit, bro.
Offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
From the gun, here's Willis.
Escaping the pressure right.
Throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
On 4th down, here's the option.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call.
Spears will take this into the end zone for a Titans touchdown.
That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Extra point up and good by Fulton. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
Coming out of the end zone, D. Eskridge. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. Back to Walker on 1st down.
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's a 2nd down and 4.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Gino. That is caught. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Smith going to move him around. Gino now to throw. Throw over the middle, caught by Jordan. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. To the air again, Smith. Catch is made by Metcalf. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Here's Walker. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Now from the 7, here's second and goal. Again, Walker. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Ken Walker, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks have regained the lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is now 10-7. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And partner, I'm going to make a quick pivot here and ask you to play general manager. It's well documented they're last in the league in offense, number 32. What changes might they make?
And this is where you have to be almost like a chess master as a general manager, because you have a few things at your disposal that you need to use. Obviously the draft, free agency, maybe you can make some trades, but also look at your practice squad. Have you been grooming players to promote and give them an opportunity to play as well? That way, you start to supplement as well as replace guys that need it.
From the 25, here's second and 6. It's a play fake. Here's Willis. This is intercepted. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. After the interception, here's Smith. Oh, this one incomplete. Caution got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Geno. And that'll be incomplete. Well, it took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Chance of wasting this great starting field position. A real threat. This is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Walker with it. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the 1st, right around the 15. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now. Myers' kick is good. And the Lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7.
So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a first-to-goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up third.
Tough spot for Willis and the Titans, now facing 3rd and long following the sack.
They'll drop to throw.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
And he'll return to the 24-yard line. They'll fake it. Now Smith.
And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
Boy, that ball's just hanging up there waiting to be intercepted. That looked doomed from the start, but they took the deep shot anyway, and fortunately, it winds up incomplete.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well.
He'll get that complete to Parkinson.
Touchdown!
Colby Parkinson.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the Seahawks are able to extend their lead.
On that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the first down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead now stands at 13. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
This taken in at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Here's Spears on 2nd down.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down, it's Willis. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
So after 3 drives and 3 touchdowns combined between these two clubs, finally we get a defensive stop.
Yes, and welcome to the party, defensive players. And glad to have you because for a while there, it almost felt like it was 11 going downfield on air. Okay, so to be able to have someone come up, make a stop, now we got a football game going.
A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35.
Walker now on 1st and 10.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Kenneth Walker
with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Seahawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
And this time they'll just keep this on the ground. And not much happening there as he'll get it back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
In motion right, that's Burks.
They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. Really good effort. He does it himself, picks up 15, also picks up the first down. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
79 Broncos.
That first down, fellas.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
Willis will look to throw it. Willis throws another interception, his 3rd of the game.
And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Here we go.
Take it to him. This is the time where holds are made.
Ready.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. Jumping all the way from the outside, maybe getting a little early start in the corner blitz.
And the only time it makes sense to get that penalty is exactly as you described. Otherwise, he should never get that penalty.
Right. 97. Smash. Back. Hey, green. Ready?
A final shot before break. Franks. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And that is incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone, and he returns this to the 22.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone.
Come on, man.
Do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game. And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
2nd and 10. Willis looking to throw it. He's going to look deep for more. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
On 3rd down, here's Spears. Gets by him at the 25, and he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. Now, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Gets it out quickly here to the left flank, and he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Smith. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Caleb Farley. And the Titans are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
The Titans take over first and 10.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Out of the gun to give to Spears. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Here's Willis on 3rd and long. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. 1st and 10, Willis. And this is dropped. Oh, it's
Come on, man. Catch the fucking ball, man.
Gainer in his
his sights, but he could not
Oh,
reel
play
it
with
in.
yourself.
And this is a situation where, as a head coach, you're just saying, what else could go wrong? Let's get it all out of our system, please. This has been a sloppy game throughout. The execution has been lacking. A lot of mistakes, both mental and physical. And here's a big play that goes by the wayside.
No, nigga, he knows who the fuck I am.
Second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Don't do that. Oh my
Passing
God.
windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
Let me put my real dude out there.
They can really change the
Hey,
game
you can't do that on
and
Woolen.
frustrate you as
Where
you
you
try
at,
to execute
Woolen?
offensively.
I'm testing you.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Hand off to Spears.
I'm here, nigga.
And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the first down. Well, I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down.
They do go for this. Here's Willis.
That's
Yes,
to his
sir.
running back, complete.
And he is trying to get to the marker. Going to depend on the spot, but I'm not sure he got there, and he did not.
Well, they've clearly made a conscious decision here to be more aggressive in the late stages of this game here in the second half.
And I get it. In this situation, if you want to be aggressive out near midfield, you feel good about your defense maybe, or just, hey, I thought I had a proper play call. But how about the guys that just stopped them? How good do they feel right now? Hey, you want to go for it here? We shut you down. They're over on the bench right now feeling great.
Now a pass hauled in.
You owe me, bitch.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down
Man,
inside the 20.
how you hurt the
We're
celebrating?
getting a
You
timeout here as
stupid
it looks
game.
like there's a Seahawk injured on the play.
Well, always unfortunate to see an injury, especially
Our
this close
third
to the
person
end of the
hurt
regular
today.
season. We'll step aside.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now it's Smith.
Get off me, little
Touchdown,
bitch.
Seahawks. DK Metcalf hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season.
And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the third quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35.
Let's go 4-6 bear.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially
Why are
if
you
they can't score here.
sliding
Yeah,
there?
you're right
Oh
about
my
that because it
God.
has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Willis now off of play action.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Come on, we blitzing the shit out of you, bro.
In motion, the tight end.
And here's a give to Spears.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Third down and 10. Willis looks to pass it here.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And now a high kick trying to pin him back. Now it's Lockett. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return, and that will come the offense as they take over.
Should I run it?
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. He may go. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
I think this running back better.
His 3rd touchdown of the game.
He better than Brees Hall.
On the year. And the Seahawks are pouring it on. Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That 3rd one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ball game. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top
Just had to
this?
make sure you
And
still
each
watching.
run has been more spectacular than the last.
Hopefully this game ain't get too boring.
Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Throw it to Reek Woolen.
Still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Yeah, the defense closes quickly there. It'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
It's a gain of a yard.
The 3rd and 2, here's Willis.
Oh my God, what a nano. I just figured out how to do a nano from that. What was that? Beautiful
He
nano.
steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Alright, what I ain't called yet. I don't think I called you yet.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Here's Walker to start the drive. They're going to snow this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Teardrop.
Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted.
I punched the X. I should have pushed triangle. Wow.
Well, with the size of lead that this offense has, I don't think that interception's really going to affect them much. But at least for this defense, something small to hang their hat on.
Yeah, and let's face it, they're not even scoreboard watching anymore, right? They're just trying their best to make a play, get themselves off the field, which they just did, and salvage a little bit of pride in this one.
Now Willis on 1st and 10.
Going deep for Hopkins.
Motherfucker, I'm willing. Oh, man. Come on, bro.
Complete. That very nearly was the 5th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. And now a run with Spears.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And they're going to speed things up here.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
And now whistles here and a flag down. Looked like someone got going a little early. Oh, jumping early from his tight end spot. Maybe trying to get a jump start on that route.
Yeah, I think you're exactly
ready to
right
get this
about
pick.
that. And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass.
On the option, here's Spears.
You right here, boy.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen.
You know
I think they know
running
that. They're
it.
going for it on fourth.
Now Willis.
And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time.
All right, man. I'm about to score 21 here.
Now in Nashville. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
If you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dab. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Now Gino on first down. Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Up big here in the fourth quarter.
Gino.
I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an
Gino's
offense right now that they're just having
pizza.
fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points.
Oh my God! I should have fucking thrown that ball, bro. Fuck.
The Seahawks on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be third and a mile. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have
See, they had fixed the kicking
that
meter.
one, though, falls incomplete.
Returning it is Moore. It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the
Good shit,
return,
Nelson.
and it'll be Titan football.
Watch this defense.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise
That was a
victory.
pick.
But it does not appear that that's going to be the
You
case.
saw that?
There's too much to handle on the other side of this
Okie
one.
doke.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
That one's taken in by Spears.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
On first down, Willis. That pass complete to Moore.
And he slips up
Everybody
past the
zone it
45
up.
before being tackled.
Zone it up.
To the air on first down. Here's Willis.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a play that's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Willis will look to pass again here. He's got his target. That's complete.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 40.
Willis will look to throw on first down.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Check smash! Check smash!
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first. Play fake. Here's Willis. It's coming and down he goes. And now they're in the hurry up.
On the 9-yard line. It's now 2nd and 19 at the 39-yard line.
Second down throw coming by Willis. Man, it's
Come on, bro. Turn your head around.
all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
That's good for a Tennessee Titan.
It's a run.
Willis looking to throw it. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play you would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Now with that, they could elect to take the ball at the 1 if they wanted.
Yeah, exactly right. They have options here. If they decide now to go for 2 after the penalty, the ball doesn't go to the 2-yard line as normal. They get the penalty, so that's half the distance and put what they want. But if they decided they wanted to kick, they would just move the ball from the 15 to the 10, and they would kick it there.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Eskridge going to keep this one in.
Bro, how did he fake me out? He was looking at one dude and threw it the other way. You know, I got the one to Metcalf.
Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now Geno. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. What good hands there defensively. And 2nd down. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
And quickly, they get to the line. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
He don't be wanting me to throw it at him, man.
Incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Throw out wide to Walker.
Damn.
He'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a
Hit me
game
that
of
hard.
12 1st down Seahawks. They have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start. And pass plays like we just saw, they're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the 4th quarter.
And that they have in every way. And plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to smile as this game continues.
Smith's throw into the hands of Lockett. He will go out right near the 35-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. Well, there's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the 4th quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And, partner, why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today. When you're in that zone, you go ahead and take full advantage of it. You don't worry about your opponent. You just worry about what you're doing.
Smith now to throw. Flush to his right. He completes this to Walker. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
They talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
Got him.
Again, Smith.
Oh.
Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the
Fucking
feet
love
down.
this
This will
thing,
wind up
man.
incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. Throwing now, Smith.
No, why would you go outside when I told you to run inside? Fucking idiot, man. Do for nothing ass motherfucker.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. We're facing a big fourth quarter deficit here. Things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season. But in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
That shit. Oh, my God.
And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. The shotgun snap to Willis. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Here's a run by Spears. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
I don't know about you, but that almost
go that
felt
pick.
like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. Holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. Well, the lopsided affair finally coming to an end, and really no shortage of big plays for us to examine, partner, on offense or on defense for this team. They were so well-rounded in this one.
They certainly were, and how about the day those defenders had, though? How many takeaways did they have? I quit counting after a while. They were clearly the better team, and their defensive effort, it led the way.
So for the Seahawks, they continue to rack up the victories as this one moves them to 13 and 2.
What? Oh, fuck.